Hello everyone. Welcome back to Tesla Streams Faker in Order. Finally got it turned down. I hate dual audio setups, relying on them. But sometimes you do. Okay, so we're gonna be jumping back into our lanes. Now, one thing I did notice doing some test experiences off screen was, according to a friend of mine, who I actually have on my friends list right now, he didn't really have trouble with the main story until he got to Camelot. Even with weaker teams, he basically murdered all of them. So me insisting I stay away from supports really isn't going to change all that much. He said it honestly won't, because from what he remembers, none of the battles were really much of a challenge anyway. But I'm still going to stick with my guns here. Last off, big trouble in town. We have like a whole bunch of servants that want to probably kill us. And even with our really powerful team right here, I do not expect... By the way, I need to get you back and move you back over here. Well, no, I want to use Jean. I do, I want to use her. Although we are going to run into problems very soon of getting completely and utterly overwhelmed. So, we're fighting a Berserker. And since we saw in a previous story scene that everyone is like Berserker now that we're fighting up against, this is not going to be good for us. Because Berserkers hit kind of hard. And I'm not over leveling for this, so... we'll see how it goes. Ah, nuts. They're all here. These Berserker-like servants. Also need to check to see if my thing's working. Yes, it is. Okay. I was just making sure my mic was working. I made that mistake before. Ugh. What on earth? Who knew? Who knew such a thing could happen? Could someone please pour some water on me? This is bad. It's awful. I think I'm really going to lose it. So funny, I might die from laughing. Take a look, Xi. Look at that pathetic girl. What is she, a wimp? A mouse? A worm? Either way, they're all the same. So puny I can't even muster any sympathy. Ah, truly. A country that could only cling to me. Comparing them to mice is an insult to mice. Hey, Xi, don't you think so? Oh, I see. We didn't bring Xi along. Yeah, why isn't he here? I mean, you brought everyone else, from what I can tell. Who are you? I cast the same of you. Right. As a leader, let me answer that. I'm Jean d'Arc, the saint devoted to France. The other me. Okay, that explains nothing. Especially when it comes to this game. That explains nothing. Like, we need context. What? That's nonsense. You're no saint. Just as I am no saint. But that is merely a thing of the past. More importantly, why did you attack this town? Why, you ask? Is the same as Jean d'Arc? I thought you would understand. Are you stupid now that your alignment has changed? The reason I attacked this city? What a foolish question. It's obvious, isn't it? just for the sole purpose of destroying France. I am, after all, a servant. Again, that makes no sense either. Like, what's that supposed to mean? I am a servant. I must destroy France. What? Like, okay, that makes no sense. Politically, economically, these methods take too long. Is it not better to simply physically crush everything? Such foolishness. Such foolishness. The foolish ones are us, Jeanne d'Arc. Why did you want to save this country? Why did you want to bring salvation to these people? All the while knowing that they are the ones who spit on and betrayed us. That is... I will be fooled no longer. I will be betrayed no longer. I no longer hear the voice of the Lord. The fact that I cannot hear his voice is the Lord no longer blesses this country. Oh, so you're that kind of extremist, huh? Well, he turned on me, so the problem is with the country, not with me. Sure, why not? So I'll destroy it, according to the Lord's grief. I will cut away all the bad seeds at the roots. I don't know if that's just generic dialogue, or are they supposed to be, like, referencing the root of all things in Fate? I doubt it. As far as I'm aware, the root hasn't really been talked about that much in FGO, which is kind of weird since it got brought up in a lot of past material, so I don't know why they never thought to bring it up in this ever? Or if it has been brought up, it certainly wasn't that important, because I don't remember it. As long as the human race exists, so will my hatred. I will remake this France into a land of the dead. Oh, so you're a necromancer. Well, that's some context, at least. So I will save this country, by the hands of the new Jeanne d'Arc reborn through death. I suppose you could never understand. Always playing the saint. Impossible for pretty little holy virgin pretends not to see hatred and joy as incapable of human growth. Ouch, jeez. No, what is human growth to servants? If you're going to call it something, you would rank up as a heroic spirit. There appears to be a noisy fly here. Should I kill it if it gets too annoying? Wait, what? The console's on fire! What the fuck? Really? The servant can burn her enemies with just a glare? And apparently also affect Chaldia from here? Okay, maybe you're stronger than we're giving you credit for, if you can even affect areas outside of the singularity. Are you really me? I've played my part for you so clearly, yet you still have doubts. This rage is ugly justice. It's not that you can understand it, you do not even have the will to try. But I understand. Seeing you, I've realized all there is to the heroic spirit that is myself. You are neither ruler nor Jeanne d'Arc. You are nothing but some leftover residue that I threw away. If you were the same existence a class as I, then I should have felt something. But you are worthless, nothing but a ghost with a misguided effort to recreate history. Berserk Lancer, assassin, finish off that country girl. You're getting tired of small prey, aren't you? Rejoice, they are strong. Among all the servants I summoned, your thirst for blood is the strongest. You exist to crush the brave, devour them to your heart's content. Very well, now I will have your blood. Not so fast, my king. I would like to partake of her flesh and blood, as well as her insides. Well, aren't you, lovely? So greedy. And her soul. Who gets to take her soul? There is no gain in taking her soul. Do you think honor or reputation can maintain my beauty? Very well. Then I shall take her soul. It's quite ironic, though. I'm able to understand her beauty, only after I've fallen as a blood-sucking devil. Yes, that's precisely why I cannot hold back my emotions. I will not forgive anything more beautiful than me. No, more than that. The blood of those more beautiful than me can only elevate my beauty. Ah, how fun it is to crush such fresh fruit. I'll throw away the skin and just enjoy the juice. This is the privilege of being a noble of the night. I'll squeeze every last drop out of you. Ugh. Master! We have no other option. Right. Chun, get ready, they're coming. Understood. This chair I'm sitting on keeps wanting to go down on its own. I keep having to get up and elevating it. It's a problem, yes. Wait, it's just the one of you? Huh, I wonder where the other one is. Well, anyways, 30 KHB is a lot. Well, I do have this I could do. Let's see. Let's see how this does. Nice first turn, yeah. Yeah, he likes to take away your NP gauge and add an NP tick to his own. When he gets a full 5 gauges, he uses his Noble Phantasm, and we don't want that. Man, these characters are really absurdly powerful to pull that off. In just 2 turns? Damn. Both turns weren't even ideal. And I still kicked his ass. Damn. I can't believe you couldn't finish off a young girl. Wonder if you felt sympathy for her. Kindness doesn't suit you. It's not very monster-like, Dracul. Yep, this is Dracula. I mean, he kind of looks the part, so it's not too hard to really not see it. Dracul, no way! Vlad III, Romania's greatest hero, also known as the Lord Impaler. Who knew that you'd reveal my true name in front of others? I'm extremely displeased. What's wrong? I'd rather be remembered by a bad name than not at all. Besides, I prefer to be called by my true name. Dread and despair, faintly spiced with hope. The ones with the best cries, those squirrels who think I can escape. But in the end, you were driven to ruin by the hands of those who actually escaped. Elizabeth Bathory, otherwise known as Carmilla, how humorous your tragic end was. How boring. That's why I don't like your kind. Even as you're damned as a vampire, you still cling to your noble heart. You mean to say that I cling to my faith even now? Stop this instant. I told you that you could devour freely. but do not forget who is friend and foe. Turn your animosity to those little girls now. Save your petty squabbles for later. Ah, you must understand, Master. Secretly, I idolize Count Vlad as a leader. That's the first I've heard of it. Comparing idolizing with plotting assassination. Wow, they're fighting amongst themselves. It's a bad work environment over there. Do let your guard down, Master. They still intend to kill us. Oh dear. Well, okay, I don't have any casters, so the rider won't be effective. And I don't have anyone that's good against the the rider I meant. Wait, no. No, I was right the first time. I don't have anything good against the assassin. But they're not good against me either, so wait, yes they are actually. Yes, they are. I have a rider on my team. Well, I mean, it's not going to be a big deal, I'm pretty sure. At least I'm hoping. Alright, it's my turn. Please don't mistake me for that kind Count Vlad. Mr. Elizabeth Bathory, do you know her? Never heard of her. She was a Hungarian noble who was said to have abducted and slaughtered young girls. She believed bathing in their blood would make her skin youthful again. Oh, that old legend? Pfft, whatever. It's really hard to believe people ever thought that. Yes, a lot of Christians and Catholics believe life is in the blood and stuff, but life being in the blood is different than it actually making you younger, though. I'm not really sure where that belief came from. Saint's blood is valuable. No woman would let go of a gem placed before her. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit odd to me, but whatever. And I just now realized that I have no way to know if our internet connection ever goes out. So maybe I should actually be on the stream page instead. Checking to see if it's on YouTube is one thing, but I should still be on the stream page. Just so I can see if, like, the connection goes down. Just saying. Anyways. So we actually have a group here. Okay. So... And you only have 3 ticks, where Vlad had to have 5. I can do something about this, though. It's a waste of a heal, but... You can't actually do much to him now. And she's gonna be taking less than usual, too. So that helps. Wait, why am I on... There we go. Berserk. Actually, wait. Quick. Berserk. I mean Buster. Arts. Oh. Also, you might be wondering something here. If she has berserker traits, why isn't she a berserker? Yeah, the class that they usually belong to does not follow narrative control here. Even though they have traits of a berserker, they aren't going to be the berserker class all the time. So you do have to have a balanced team going throughout this event, since a lot of the bosses you'll be running into are different classes. I think this is going to be one of the few, though, that's going to actually be a problem for me. And Kitoki's actually being a problem right now. But whatever. Okay, this should be enough. There we go. And now we have the small fry. Got it. I want to wait to use that because I can't synergize with that to get a combo going, so... Yeah, may as well. It doesn't feel right. Is that the reason Count Vlad... You over there, young lady. You smell horrible. Girl of such tender years, yet so battle-hardened. How contradictory. Who is she? A demi-servant. An anomaly. A cross between a human and a servant. That was my mistake. You two are crueler than the others, but that's why you're so playful. Let the remaining three deal with this girl. Yeah, we're not out of the woods just yet. And at this point, we're probably getting exhausted from all the servant battles, so we're in a weakened state. Thankfully, they have no advantages against us. Wait, Camilla and I can still fight. The saint's blood belongs to us. As if I would allow mere executioners, know nothing of the riddance of blood, the grandeur of blood take. Shut up. Know your place, Vlad III. No matter how much authority you may have had in life, you're all equals as servants. You wanted so badly to suck her blood that you unconsciously held back. You haven't learned a thing. I hate people like that. Stay out of it this time, okay? Mash, run. I'll hold her off. Oh no. She's sending those three after us now? What do we do? Any ideas? Any ideas? Doctor, please calm down. You're starting to make me panic too. This is really bad, right? Okay, where's my email? I need the internet's help. Off to the internet idol page. Help me, Machimari. Help me, Machimari. The fuck? Internet idol. Really, dude? You're into that? I'm not judging, I'm just saying. This is not the time and place for that. We're being attacked by 3 servants. What should we do? Okay, send. Wait, really? I guess you'll just have to die and be reborn. Pfft, the fuck? What is this, AI all of a sudden? Wow, internet idols are harsh. You just know how I feel. Besta, I'm going to try and break through. Stay close. Just like, really, dude. Okay. Well, we do have this. I wish they'd give me that more often. But they really don't. This is not a quick-based team, but... this is a good turn. Oh yeah. So, not a servant, just dragons? Okay. Not what I would have expected, but hey, whatever. Okay, so... time to look here. Okay, I guess the power-up is going to be going to her. Since the cards are all pretty much hers. Okay. Okay, and... so you're going to kick his ass. Ugh. That should be enough. Just in case, I'll make sure to remove your head from your body. Oh, crap. Now we're gonna have her to deal with. Both of you, please go. What? What? A glass rose? Suddenly tuxedo mask? Oh wait, this isn't Sailor Moon. Although it would be kind of hilarious if suddenly the event did a crossover with that, I would have laughed out loud. It's not elegant. Neither is the city. Neither is that combat style. I don't like her philosophy or principles either. You're so beautiful, yet you shroud yourself in blood and hatred. For good or for evil, should a human try to be more free? A servant? How mysterious. We have Lancer this time, and more Riders, which is probably going to be Wyverns. I'm going to continue to stick with these two unless I find a scenario in which they have a hard time stopping them. Hi? Yes, that's right, I'm so happy. This is what it means to announce oneself as a hero of justice. Sunly Larichel from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones? Okay. I know who you are. I also know how powerful and terrifying you are. To be honest, I have to confess I've never trembled in fear more than before anyone else. Yet still, if you did to evade the station, I should face you even after tear apart my dress. Please don't. Well, looking how young you are, that would be kind of, lewd. Why? Because you are... Oh my, so you know my true name. Have we met before, splendid female knight? Okay. Saber. Who is she? Answer me. I can tell you who she is, even with this murderous rage burning in my heart. Her beauty is unmistakable. The girl they called the Flower of Versailles. She is Marie Antoinette. Really? Queen Marie Antoinette? That's right. Thank you for saying my name. Uh-huh, really. So I'm guessing that she was summoned in her youth then? Yes, I'm pretty sure she wasn't this young when she died. And as long as that name exists, I will play my role. No matter how foolish she may be. Well, maybe she was. I'm admittedly not the biggest expert on world history, so I might be off on that detail, but at least I don't think she was quite that young. I'd actually have to look it up, though, which I'm not doing right now. You, Dragon Witch who's torching my country. It might be pointless, but I'll ask you anyway. Are you evil enough to perform your wicked deeds in my very presence? Will you declare yourself a greater fool than I, the queen who failed to stop the revolution? Silence. You lack the right to participate in this battle. Oh, why is that? You led a life of luxury in a palace, and died without even knowing what happened. Are you saying you can understand our hatred? I suppose I can't. But that just makes me want to know more, Dragon Witch. What? What I don't know, I learn. That's my policy. That's why I can't bear to look at you like this. Oh, Jeanne d'Arc, beloved saint. All I know is that you're taking your rage out on the innocent. And I've not the slightest idea why. Everything's disappearing into a haze, like a girl going for a Sunday walk. I've no words for you. What I do know is this. Along with the Jeanne d'Arc over there, I'm going to make your heart and body mine. Okay. I wasn't expecting her to say that. What? Even Mash is like, why did you say that? Huh? was like so flabbergasted by that. Oh my god. This game sometimes, man. Oh my, oh dear, oh dear. Don't misunderstand me. I just meant as the queen, I'm going to bring you to your knees. Then why did you say that? What you're saying now and what you were saying then have nothing to do with each other. It's falling apart. My image of Marie Antoinette is falling apart. I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh at this. It's so dumb. And I'm not saying that the character itself is bad. I mean, the design is cute at least. But I'm just saying the dialogue here. What the heck? Okay. Enough of this farce. Very well then, you are my enemy. Servants, first take care of that annoying princess, then the others. So, yeah. Unlike the first storyline we did at Fuyuki, there were multiple friendly servants in this one. Okay, so these are just zombies. Okay, so yeah, putting focus on you then. Oh, you're not giving me much to work with here, are you? Oh wow, we still got him. That's surprising. Okay. This is a bit better. Okay. All of them, huh? Really? Okay. May as well. Okay, you're gonna be the last one in the chain, so... I want to make sure they die. Now this one's gonna be largely wasted since I know the battle will end this turn, but... Yeah, that's reasonably powerful. We survived somehow. So did she. Yeah, at this point, she's on her last leg, smashes. I mean, how many battles have we had to do in a row? And some of them were tough servants. Damn, so irritating. Yes, that's right. This is a battlefield, after all. That's enough talk. You're the enemy of the world, aren't you? So first, we must appease the souls of all those you murdered. Thank you for waiting, Amadeus. Crushed them like bugs. Who? Hi there. Okay, you're interesting. Leave it to me, noble phantasm. Requiem for death. Musician? One more. Oh, but what a glorious evil sound. Ugh, such pressure. Damn. Now then, good day everyone. Au revoir. Writer. What is it? Go after them. Surely you can catch them on your horse. There's no need to fight. Just tell me what they are and I'll crush them. Understood. I assure you I'll catch them. That awful noise is gone. What a shame. I wonder if I could make that servant my pet. I'd stick his head in a phonograph and have him scream all night. Ruler, do you think Writer alone is enough to handle them? It'll be fine. Writer's double phantasm is perfect for destroying them. But you're right, I should be careful. I'll return and prepare to summon additional servants. Oh, great! Even more for us to deal with, huh? Go ahead and cause as much trouble as you like. If you're lucky enough to find them, slay them. You're not going to be beaten by a queen who never left her castle, are you? How harsh. I stayed at a castle too. But, my talents are a match for any of the others. Saber, Lancer, time we fight? Will you let me handle the enemy rider? May I ask why? She is the person I wish to slaughter most in this world. It will be that woman Marie who kneels before me. Oh, Saber, is there something you'd like to add? Excuse me. You're right. There's no point in me worrying about your sense of inferiority towards her. What did you say? Stop. I don't care. Doesn't matter who beats who. The result doesn't change. I leave this in your hands. Don't get too out of control. Even anti-heroes have their dignity. Make sure you don't become mere murderers. But I thought you wanted them to be murderers. I'm getting mixed signals from you now. She flew off, huh? Dragon Witch is certainly the right word for her. The woman we just faced was the real Jeanne d'Arc, wasn't she? What of it? Ours isn't a fake either. And we are servants, in search of blood, though you may not be, even in this state. Chevalier d'Eon, the noble dragoon. Huh. I will obey my master. She wishes to end the world, I will help her. And I too am under madness enhancement. Do not anger me. Huh. My apologies. It's hard not to feel pity. The queen they respected, who sent them a dress, is now her enemy. them. Why'd you put it like that? But that is the fate of a servant. That is the nature of the Holy Grail War. Lancer, let's go. We must search the next city. We are vampires who must drink the blood of the living. Finding a next meal is a matter of life and death. Indeed, none of these meals are satisfactory, but I'll take what I can get. Lots of plot in this one, man. But we get a Sin Quartz, 3 Dragon Fangs, 3 Pure Prisms, and 5 Beliefs of Wisdom. Okay. We're off the Force of Jura. One thing after another. Apparently so. Oh, we have options now. Okay, so we have Lancer, Saber, Assassin. You would be weak against Assassin for this. That's not a good thing. But we have Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Really? This is Mozart, huh? They're not gonna really give us a full-on look at him from here, but yeah, we'll see more of him later. He's an interesting one, I'll say that much. But yeah, he's only really good against Assassin. Though he is level 22, which is actually our highest level at the support, so let's give him a shot. Sadly, they won't let you look at his skills or anything. Got something stuck in my throat, excuse me. So, we'll keep going with this. Phew! Alright, are we safe now? Doctor? Yes, I'm not detecting them anymore. While we're at it, I'll pick up ley line readings from that nearby forest. Very well, Jean and Marie. Marie, did you say? Forgive me, you weren't being rude. You made me so happy. The way you dressed me was so adorable. Damn it. Figures this would happen when I'm streaming. Please, splendid foreigner. Would you mind calling me that from now on? Yes, Miss Marie, or Miss Marie, perhaps? Nope, won't work at all. Just Marie, like the sheep. Wait. You mean, is she referring to the story of Mary and the Little Lamb? Because that name is pronounced different than how it usually is. All the times I've heard it, they call her Marie Antoinette, not Mary. So I'm going to continue to call her that. Oh, okay, the story does call it out. I'm pretty sure that was Mary. Yes. Nice to meet you. I'm Marie. I love understanding ladies. Let me guess. You're very popular with the opposite sex, right? I'm playing as the female avatar, so the dialogue here is different. I'm pretty sure if you're playing as the guy, she will say something else. I'm guessing instead of saying I love understanding ladies, I love understanding men. Which actually would be a lot more skeevy. Marie, may I speak? Oh, my apologies. Got excited for a minute. How rude of me. So, how might I be of service? The strong ley line was detected in my forest. I'd like to head there and make camp. Is that alright, everyone? Of course, that's fine. Is that alright with you, Amadeus? Yeah, this design is so weird, especially with the claws. Like the heads that look like they're a demon's claws or whatever. Yes, I know about the backstory of his life. You don't need to bring it up, but it just seems so weird, though. Plus, I'll be talking more about my opinions on him when we get to a future cutscene with him. Well, it's not really a cutscene, but I'll say dialogue scene. There's no point in asking for my opinion. Do what you want, Maria. Why are you calling her that? Alright, it should be fine, I think. Let's go down and rest, and then we can talk about our next move. Looks like some monsters have found the ley line too. Let's get rid of them. It's because I'm getting a stuffy nose all of a sudden. I do not want this happening right now. Because I can't be too choosy about when I stream. Protection of Muse, fake. Increase allies are effective for this level 2 for 1 turn. Oh, it's for 1 turn, huh? Decrease the beast strength for 1 servant enemy. Okay, so neither of these are gonna be too hopeful right now. Hand of Dawn? Hmm. Well, he has his noble phantasm, so we get to see it. And what is it? Chance to decrease attack, chance to decrease defense, and inflict the curse effect on them too. Okay, so it's a debuff. Cool. Is that the only thing you say? Okay. 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 Got a lot of these things. And we see the word danger appear. It means that the enemy for your team can actually do enough damage to be a threat. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have to worry about it, but it at least means that they're not going to be trivial. Yeah, yours is quick, not art, so that is gonna be useless for this fight. You are all but to be murdered, though. I also forgot to change the name of the stream, so I went ahead and did that. Oh, are we about to level up again? Okay. No, I will establish a summoning circle. Hey guys, you enjoying your trip to 15th century France? Not really, no. Now then, let's get today's lecture started. Today you'll be talking about servant categories. Not the right time, lady. Most servants that can be summoned are divided into 7 classes. We know this. All the basic classes. We know this. I've already covered it. Each class has various compatibilities. Oh my god! Here's the advantage over Lancer, for instance. Lancer over Archer and Archer over Saber. Yes, I know what rock, paper, scissors is. Moving on. Oh my god. Rider over Caster. Caster over Assassin. Assassin over Rider. And Berserker is strong against all classes, but weak when attacked. It's like a game of rock, paper, scissors. Keep this in mind when fighting the enemy. Of course, there are some servants who don't fall into these categories. Yeah, I'll get into those more when they're relevant. I'll explain them another time. Okay, circle's good to go. Have a nice journey. Okay, at least we have a base of operations now. Okay. Jeez, at the rate we're going, we're not gonna get very far this session. Okay. Again, seems like Mozart seems to be the better way to go here. Although we have not seen Marie yet. I want to show her off. You know, see what she's all about. She's only weak against assassins, so I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. What I am going to be doing, though, if I can find one that's good... Oh, wait, yeah. I forgot I had you. Yeah, I'm going to start putting you over here in case someone does go down eventually. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, but... Castor would be good. If one of you two goes down, it'll be different. Okay. Now that things have settled down, I'd like to introduce myself again. My true name is Marie Antoinette. I'm from the Rider class. As for who I am, be happy if you could examine me closely with your eyes and ears. As for why I was summoned, unfortunately I have no idea. After all, I have no master. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I'm the same as her. As for why I was summoned, first of all, it just doesn't feel like I'm a hero. You don't need to be. In the Throne of Heroes, despite the name, anyone who has a history, a legendary history, is eligible to be summoned. Like if you have a famous history at all. And as we're going to find out later, they do mean anybody with a famous history. So, yes. Even famous musicians like him are allowed. Yes, I'm great, but even so, still just one of many artistes. Yeah, and there'll be some too later. Trust me. We're in no shortage of people in your field. Well, I did apply magecraft in my music. But that was only because I was drawn to the sounds played by demons. Yeah, I don't know much about this guy's life, but apparently there were many that believed who knew him during his time period that he basically was inspired by demons and stuff. Or at least that's what I've heard. I haven't looked into it myself, but Mozart, despite playing beautiful music, was inspired by demonic entities or whatever. Mesh Curry Light, a demi-servant. I don't know what my true name is, and I'm smiling about that for some reason. This is Bia, my master. I'm sorry, I can't do that. That's just too that's just too silly for this person to be saying. Pleasure is mine. As fellow non-fighters, let's get along. Now, I did see a Let's Player say that choice, though, and apparently I become a bad influence for Marie, because she starts saying it. She's like, what's up? And it's so freaking weird. Some things are good for humor, but stupid things like that, honestly, I can't get behind it. It's a little too silly for me. And this is Jean d'Arc, yes? The sage who saved France, one of the people I wish to meet in my life. I'm not a saint. Yes, everyone knows that's how you saw yourself. But the way you lead your life was true, and we all know the results. That's why everyone will always remember and admire the name Jean d'Arc and the miracle of Orleans. It's like, I'm not a saint, though. Of course, your life ended at the stake and resulted in that witch. It's just like Maria to only look at the good parts. Nobody asked you. Am I wrong, Jean d'Arc? Your life was a little out of tune. Get it? Jean herself is the one who gets hurt when people call her a perfect saint. Perhaps, but at least she's trying to be nice about it. You're trying to be pessimistic. Listen, Maria, we'll see what you think others want to hear. Sometimes you need to scold or deny others. No, she doesn't. I don't need to hear that from you, Amadeus. You already tell me that every day. This is what you want, right? You piano brain, piece of human garbage. Ouch. Wow. You're a pervert who can only get up from musical scales. If you like music so much, you should turn to a piano. Laying on a bit thick there. don't know if I should say this. Would you insult me like that? I feel something indescribable. Oh. Jeez. But see, you can do it if you try. Give the same treatment to Jean. What the hell, dude? You shouldn't want to be yelled at like that. Festa, stronger, more violent. Tell her all of your flaws as you see them. What the hell is wrong with you? Freaking gaslighter. No, that's impossible, Amadeus. Human garbage like you has nothing but flaws, but Jeanne herself has none. Okay, now you're being a little ridiculous. Jeez. You serious? I knew you had it that bad. You really did love Jeanne d'Arc, didn't you? I would say worship rather than love. And a bit of guilt as well. A tiny sorry, the size of a teaspoon. Natural guilt we foolish royals feel towards the saint. Marie Antoinette, your words honor me, but that's why I must confess. In life, I was no saint. I held the flag high for what I believed in. As a result, I stained my hands with blood. Of course, I don't regret that, nor do I regret the Inquisition, or my own death. But I shed too much blood. I believed in the dreams of a little country girl, but... At the time, I never imagined how high the price of that dream was. I never regret it, but never did I feel fear, and that's my greatest sin. If so, then that's not really a very negative view then. Like, if that's the worst it ever got, you live a better life than most people then. Only the outcome of my actions may be a saint. Do not think it's the right word for a country girl like me. Miss Inferiority Complex. I see. So you're not a saint, right? Then may I call you Jean? Yes, of course. Feels like that would bring back old memories. Wonderful. Call me Marie, then. If you're simply Jean, and not a saint, then I want to be Marie, and not a queen. Fair is fair. He's Jean. Will you call me Marie? Yes, alright. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, too. I am happy, Jean. And I'm sorry. Keep pushing my own views on you. You've lost your own answers about yourself, haven't you? Just like the day I died, not knowing a thing about what was going on. You have to find your own answers. I certainly want to treat you as a saint, but I'll stop myself. I won't just believe in you, I'll support you. Is that what female friends are supposed to do, Amadeus? I suppose so, yeah? You guys could go eat sweets or something. Don't get any ideas, Roman. We haven't forgotten that. We believe in you too, right, Buster? Of course. What is this in reference to? I might go back later and select this just to see what this is supposed to be referencing, but for now I'm going for this. Thank you. That makes me feel better. Look, it seems we have invited some unwanted guests. No, I don't think you invited them. Well, whatever. Let's get rid of them and resume our conversation. Jazz level 3. To inflict charm to one enemy of opposite gender 1 turn. Interesting. Damn it, I wanted to look at it, not use it. Beautiful princess. Oh, okay, it's just like what Europa has. Play invincible 3 times, restore HP per turn. Cool. That's a very nice skill, honestly. Certainly better than what Amadeus had. Okay, for now, I'm gonna go strong with Kentucky. And now it's Marie's turn. Awesome. Leave it to me. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was 3 of them. Okay. She throws hearts. And pedal streams. Okay. Rose petals. Yeah, makes sense. And we get to 0 NP already. Hits all enemies. We'll save it for the last wave then. Besides, these enemies look weak anyway. Not sure what your plan was there, buddy. This should be enough to win. Oh, you have a horse. You are a rider. You have a magical horse. That's kind of cute. Okay. This isn't going to do anything, I know for a fact, since you don't have a gender. But whatever, I used it anyway. Okay. Let's see what you're all about with this. Guillotine Breaker. Well, this is a full quick bonus. Oh, okay. It only did damage, a lot of damage to one of them, because the other one resisted it, okay. I thought that seemed a bit weak, but then I was like, oh, you're assassin, okay. Makes sense. Assassins take less damage against riders. Oh, well. So close. Oh, wait, never mind, that did give me enough. Really? It did? Thought it only gave 20%. Huh. Well, not gonna complain. That should be enough. Oh yeah, definitely enough. Do I understand? The whole world, never mind France, is in danger. Although it's in a different form, this too is a Holy Grail War. I knew it was dangerous when I learned it was a masterless summoning, but I didn't expect this. No, there were 5 servants opposition. 9 total, including MASH, but isn't that too much? The rule 7 servants is no more, although that doesn't mean infinite. It's not surprising at all if there are more than 7 servants. According to the records, one time a total of 15 servants fought. Holy crap. I think that was Fate Apocrypha. The anime where that happened. Oh, I get it. I figured it out, everyone. We were summoned so that we could defeat them, like heroes. It might be to destroy the world. I think you're right. It's inappropriate, but I do want to say it anyway. Just to see how they react to that. No. That's not right, Mia. I love everybody, just as I did when I was alive. I wouldn't need these feelings to destroy the world, and they wouldn't summon me anyway. It's perfectly fine to be confident, Maria. We're up against powerful foes. Jean and Mash, as well as Mia, are used to combat, but you and I aren't the fighting type. Could have fooled me. You guys are doing pretty good for yourselves, I must say. That much better less than the fact that they're far stronger. Indeed, Vlad III, Elizabeth Bathory. One carved their name into history as a hero, and the other a murderess. The other that looked like a saber seemed to know Marie. That's right. If she knows who I am, then... Perhaps she's Chevalier de Eon? I've no proof, though. Nah, you read the script. Chevalier de Eon, a spy with Louis XV's intelligence agency, the Secret d'Oroy. She was also a dragoon, and a plenipotentiary minister. No, maybe he? It matters little, mage from a distant world. She was summoned from a different time than me, but her splitted face hasn't changed. Yeah, in case you're wondering why he said that, in history, people don't really know whether Chevalier de Eon was a male or a female, since Eon was a spy, and was very secretive. The details of he or she's life has been kept mostly a mystery. So, but to honor that fact, the game never tells you whether it's a guy or a girl. Though we're gonna see later, some outfits do tend to favor the feminine side more than anything, so either femboy or female. I see. It would be wonderful if she would join us. That might be difficult, I think. I've lost my ruler's ability to see true names, but there's one thing I could see. All of them have been given madness enhancement, regardless of their alignment or background. Q. It's probably the power of the Grail. Even without an episode of madness, it could give them berserker traits. Huh. The goal of a Holy Grail was to get the Grail, but they already have it. It's not fair. But that leaves one mystery. Why were you summoned? This is just a theory. Despite the fact that the Holy Grail War hasn't begun, someone already has the Grail. This is a reversal of causality, a bug if you will, and perhaps the Grail is resisting it. The greater the opponent, the more powerful the Grail's reaction. I see. In other words, somewhere else in France. Indeed, there may be other servants summoned here like Marie. Oh my! That means I could beat even more people, right? That's not necessarily a good thing. It may just mean more enemies. Whichever it is, we should start searching for them as soon as we can. Before the other Jean finds them. Indeed, I've lost my ability to detect servants. So we'll have to depend on Mr. Roman. Sure thing, I can't match a full-powered ruler, but I can search farther than a servant. Let's take a little break first. You're all tired, right? Yes, Besta. Rest for a bit. We'll stand watch. Since you're technically still part human, you're just part servant, shouldn't you get tired too? I mean, I know being part servant probably gives you higher overall attributes, but I'm still sure you'll get tired eventually. I kind of like having Marie out. I'll use her for a little bit more and then switch to Jean. Because Mozart's kit doesn't really work well out here with my current team. Because they're not arts themed, so his art skill isn't that useful. And we're not fighting servants very much either, so... I'm going to patrol the area. Jean, please wait here. Foo-foo. Something wrong, Jean. You seem defeated. Are you tired? Marie, no, I'm not tired. I'm a servant after all. Perhaps you're saddened by the state France is in. I mean, are you disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed. Thank you for your concern, Marie. But seeing those familiar towns in flames is a bit hard to bear. Yes, for you especially. This era is exactly like it was when you were alive. It's different than what I feel inside. Memories that are still going on. Yes, what do we take this time to talk? Girls' night out! Excuse me? Oh, is that strange? Because you and I were summoned in the bloom of our youth. You see, I'm in the middle of puberty, right? So I love talking about love and romance. What a thing to bring up. Appreciate the offer, but that's hard for me. I know of compassion, but not romance. But you're missing out on life. It's not too late to start. Fall in love with someone, Jean. She's a servant. Of course, if I get the chance. Have you fallen in love, Marie? Of course. I fell in love with a boy who proposed to me at age 7. I think it was my first love. And when I was 14, fell in love with the king I married. 14? It's kind of amazing. When I was that age, I was working and playing in the fields with the other children. Sounds fun too. I'm jealous. Must be such fun to be able to go wherever you want. Yes, it was fun. What I liked in romance, I made up for in friendship. Did all the boys like you? My hair was short then, so they treated me like one of the guys. I'm so glad I became a servant. Can't believe I'm having girl talk with Jeanne d'Arc. It's good to be a queen. Being a queen has nothing to do with it, lady. The honor's mine. Would have thought that I'd get to talk to the famous Marie Antoinette. It's good to be a servant. Just glad this isn't a real Holy Grail war. Otherwise we couldn't chat like this. Marie? Yes? Sorry, both of you. It appears to be an enemy attack. I knew it. Oh my. Don't go wake up Master. Come, Jean, let's fight like proper servants. Bravely, gallantly, wholeheartedly, yet beautifully, like a maiden in love. That's what you and I are at our core. Neither saints nor queens. The way I fight has little to do with beauty and elegance, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, you do swing a flag around. There's some elegance to that. Master, your orders. Come, Mia. I'll show you the power that I couldn't show you before. Tomboy princess coming through. I'll dance brilliantly like glasswork. Then you're not much of a tomboy. He just doesn't give a shit. I mean... Well, we got rid of it. Perfect. Excuse me. I keep rubbing for a controller when I know this game doesn't use one. Oh. Well, you guys are about to get murdered. You got 2 assassin gems. Neat. Okay, for this one, let's go back to Sean. Since there's a whole bunch of different types to contend with. Servants detected. Also multiple life forms detected. Master! Prefer for battle. So what's the button for this? Yes! What a drag. Today did too. With good hearing isn't always a good thing. In fact, I hate the sound so much, it makes me want to scream. The sound of an enemy's footstep is worse than a high-pitched trumpet. You can hear them at this distance. Of course, became a servant because of my music. I can detect any sound wave in the air. For instance, the sound of you and Maria sleeping when we were camping. I enjoyed listening to them both. Creeper! But not just the sound of you sleeping. Recorded all the tiny sounds your buddy makes in my Wolfgang recorder. Wow, you are such a creep. A sexy horsing servant! Sorry, Mash. As his keeper, I apologize. But bear with him a little. Though his ears, he's nothing more than a pervert. What are you saying? Human beings create filth just by living. Only by realizing that can you create true music. Life is filth, and music cleanses it. Oh, you're one of those types, huh? Now then, I hear footsteps and drawn swords. Not but boorish noise. I don't write my music for fools, but... You've come all this way. Should play my Requiem of Death for you. It's Requiem, not Requiem. I need to remember that. The U in it is silent. Well, looks like she doesn't like being left out of the action and really wants to prove herself here. Okay, sure, why not? I love how she's only been out there one turn and she already has her Noble Phantasm. I don't like how she's stunned for 2 turns after using it, but... But I suppose since he's not getting a turn out anyway. I want to make sure you're dealt with. Wait. It looks like she was only... Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Oh, it counts the turn she uses the NP. Okay. So really it's only for 1 turn. Well, that's not as bad, I suppose. Man, those wyverns don't last long at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste an NP on you. There's just no point. Especially if I do this. Yeah,
もう終わりなのか？ま、骨のない。
Yeah, this will probably be the last one for now. Because I've been doing it an hour and a half already. And this is taking a while. Yeesh. Gonna have to pace myself more doing these storylines. Okay. This one's kind of good for you, just because it's not an assassin. Just left out the servant. Somebody alright? Does anyone need healing? We're good here. How about you, Mash? Fine. Doctor, are they here yet? They're coming. Are you ready? Hello, everybody. What a lonely night. Who are you? Who? Let's see. I wonder who I am. I force myself to be a righteous saint. In this world, I'm a slave to a broken one. A broken saint? Yes, thanks to her, my reason has left and I've gone mad. I'm doing everything I can to hold myself back. What a mess this is. So while I appreciate your hopes, I cannot join you. You don't want a servant who'll stab you from behind at every single opportunity, do you? Then why did you come here? My task was to observe you, but my waning reason whispers that I should test you. You faced the Dragon Witch, Disaster Incarnate, riding on the ultimate dragon. If you cannot surpass me, you will never defeat her. Defeat me, plunge your blade into my heart without hesitation. My true name is Martha. Now come to me, Iron Dragon Tarask. Saint Martha, huh? Martha. Saint Martha. Watch out, everyone. She once defeated a dragon with nothing but prayers. If she's a servant, that means... Let us see if you're capable of slaying me. She's a dragon rider. Vive la France! She said it.
Cool. Cool.
Ah, I should have killed it. Berg. Now it's worth noting, when I first played this game, one of these servants I started with in the game was Saint Martha. So it was kind of interesting seeing her in the plot like this. The thing is, I had a very low opinion of Martha as a servant, since she never seemed to be very good for me. Because her stick... Turn this down for a moment. Her stick is that she's a healer. She helps keep the team healthy. But her attack strength leaves a lot to be desired, and... She held me back a lot, so I was very salty about that. Oh, if only you had your MP for this. It would be so useful right now. Sadly, you are not the opposite gender. This will not work. I can use that, though. This should do pretty alright damage, though, against you. So it'll help. Yep, that was a thing. Freaking TV messing up. Level up. Got extra AP, extra cost, and a lot more AP to work with. Huh, got a writer piece. I see. That's enough. Martha, did you... hold back? Of course not. This is fine. It's fine this way. Seriously, don't make a saint massacre you. Listen, let me tell you one last thing. You'll never beat the dragon controlled by the Dragon Witch. There's only one way to surpass that type of dragon. Go to Lyon. The city was known as Lyon. It won't be a saint who defeats the dragon, nor a princess. Ever since ancient times, only a dragon slayer is capable of killing a dragon. Turask, I'm sorry. Next time I hope I'll be summoned properly. Well, we completely eliminated one servant. But St. Bartha can't resist her. She took to God medicine enhancement, addition to being summoned. Perhaps it can't be helped. Normally, it would be impossible to even talk to her. The only reason we were able to communicate was because of her incredible self-control. Yes, she was a peaceful yet fierce as a person. A peaceful what? Yeah, the grammar there was a little bit off. I could tell. She is the Iron Saint. She's like a woman like adamantite, who solves things with her fists in the end. They say she defeated the Turask with a sermon, but I bet she just beat it up. Historically, I doubt it, but... But she is known as the Punchy Saint in FGO for a reason. Anyway, thanks to her, we know where we're going. We should hurry, right? Let's go into Lyon. Surprised. Matthias seemed like the type of person who'd hate to travel on foot. Oh no, Amadeus loves traveling. He's traveled to many places ever since he was a child. Well, I suppose it's true that I'm used to traveling. I'm getting excited. Wonder what and who wished for us to Lyon. Come on, Sean, let's get going. Right. One Cent Quartz, 5 Pure Prisms, 5 Assassin Pieces, 3 Hellfire of Wisdom. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a stopping point. It's almost been 2 hours, and we've only done 2 sections. Yeah, I think I want to pace this a bit more then, if that's the case. Anyways, we made it a little farther into the game at least. And we got some items. We've seen more of the plot. And I call that a victory in my book. Trust me, this is something we'll just have to get used to. This game has a lot of narrative. Whether you love it or you hate it, it's pretty big. So next time we'll be doing more of Orleans. And see if we can find ourselves more help to stop Jean Alter. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you next time. See you later.